Hello YouTube modeling community, this is Rusty Rotor. A gentleman asked me about the diorama we got coming up pretty much in January. I'm going to start it. It won't get worked on full time, of course. It's going to be pretty big, like I said, 2 feet by 2 feet, and I'll be, with the garage or the gas station and the garage and side lot and all the detail, the trees, the grass, the weathering. It's going to take quite a while. I estimate about 6 months. It may take as much as 8 months into the following year before I get it done, but we will visit it from time to time and show you where I'm at with it and how it's going and all that. But today is just a quick video to show you what I have for it so far, what I need for it still. So without further ado, let's turn this around. Boom, like I said, I've been collecting these. My wife's been getting them for me little by little. I have all 3, I just can't find the other one. And if I'm wrong, then I need to get the other one. But I have 2 of them, definitely. I'm pretty sure I have the 3rd one. So those are just items that'll go into the shop and everything else. I got a lift. Then, basically the guy just standing on the ground, toolbox, shelf, and propane torches and stuff like that. I also have a vintage Maya set. I don't want to take it all out of the bag, it's just too hard to get back in there. But I mean, it's full of, get up close, you can see it's got everything. Screwdrivers, wrenches, gas cans, oil cans, fire extinguishers, wooden crates. I believe there's even a desk in here, metal shelves, an engine crane. There's just all kinds of stuff in here. And then there's the base for it. I don't think I'll be using that base, but there's torches. You can see here torches, 4-way lug wrench, all the necessities. And then there's more stuff down here. It's probably missing a few things, but I'm pretty much just kit bashing that to get all the detail stuff I need for this. We'll get these down out of the way. Like I said, you can see that's kind of everything that comes in it, which is pretty cool. And then the lift, I won't be using that stand. I probably will use the decals and format them in there somehow. And then there's the guy working on the car. I got a couple other figures to use. And this is the garage. This is made by MRC Academy. My wife found it, got it for me for Christmas like 4 years ago. But it's a complete gas station. I mean, this thing is ultra cool. I mean, there it kind of shows you what it is. It's the whole gas station. It has a lift also. The gas pumps, the signs. Of course, we are going to change that to Rusty Rotors. So I got to get some decals made. And then we're going with this color theme because it's like Sinclair. And there's some of the little other accessories, which are going to be really cool sitting there next to it. Again, we'll go over it real quick. There's a lot of stuff that comes in it. And we'll set you up here. Yay. And we'll open this. I've never even opened it. I was just tickled that I got it. And that's as far as I've gotten with it. And it's sat here for 4 years. So, there we go. There's the whole glass sheet. And it's huge. I mean, that thing's like 2 feet long. Something in Japanese or Chinese that I can't read. And here's all the little oil cans, bigger cans, just everything you need to build this gas station. I don't even know what everything is, but there's the big drums. So you can imagine all this stuff's got to get put together, base coated, and then start weathering it. There's another glass sheet, the garage door. You know what those are. And here's all the building pieces. the walls, the gas pump bases. And then here's the base. I'm estimating this is probably 10 to 12 inches wide. Get out here so you can see it. By about 2 feet long, almost. Might be about 18 inches long and about 10 to 12 inches wide. And I could be wrong on that. Don't hold me to it. And then here's all the hoses, the wires you need for everything. Plus I'll be adding a bunch of my own. All the decals. So I'm going to send these off and have somebody change this out and put rusty rotors. Model car garage. And that's what will go on it. All these will be changed to probably Sinclair gas. Just make some slight changes. Sinclair owns the rights to the gas. Rusty Rotor owns the rights to the garage. Kind of along that premises. Try to get it all back in here as neat as possible. There we go. So I have the garage. I'm going to scratch build the pole building, the shop. There'll be a flat rate bay and then a lifted area in that, and then all the goodies and details inside. I'm going to do a perforated roof on it. It'll be stick framed out of balsa wood, and then there'll be a car on the ground in there and one on the lift. Don't know which ones I'm going to use yet. I have some clunkers that I can kind of put together and detail them up a little bit. I am looking for a tow truck and one of those Ford excuse me, I'm telling you guys, so don't feel that good. One of those Ford tilt cab, I think Lindbergh makes it, and a short fuel tank for the back of it. So if you know where anybody has one of those, or if you have one, you want to wheel and deal for something, hit me up down in the DMs. Let me know. Those are really the two key components that I need, other than some lessons on wiring this small little LED stuff, which I think I can pretty much figure it out. That's here and there. But that's that's my base for everything, and the gas station is what I kind of centered as my inspiration. And then they start coming out with those little individual kits, and I was like, cool, that'd be a cool addition. And then I forgot I had the Tamiya garage set, and it's like, cool, great, I got even more to add to it. And then some stuff I'll 3D print, just stuff I have laying around, extra batteries, tires and wheels, so on and so forth. The sky's the limit. I'm going to add as much as I can possibly add to this without it being just like a bomb went off. But I've been waiting for the time to do it, and my wife said way back then it'd be a good idea to save it and do it when you start a YouTube channel. It's like, you know what, it probably would be. I'm pretty good at landscaping. I've had train sets and race tracks that I've detailed and landscaped the whole thing. So that part I got down. I'm not for sure how I'm going to do it yet, but it's going, all that'll be incorporated in it, so I get to do a little bit of everything I like. The diorama aspect, build some model cars. I'm going to try to stay to the era of the gas station, which is probably mid 40s to 50s. Those are the type of cars that you'll see on the diorama. The guys' uniforms, they'll all get painted accordingly to that era, and any of the other figures I add. I'm going to make it like the the mom and pop's gas station garage. It's in the center of town. Everybody goes to them for their gas. Everybody goes there to get the car fixed. Rusty Rotor is the ace mechanic in town. If he can't fix it, nobody can. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. Again, I'm looking for a 40s, 50s tow truck, full kit, I want to use, I want to build it bone stock, but yet paint it according to the gas station, and then put some decals on that, and then a cab over. I don't want, I know it's a semi, so it's fairly stout in size, but I want it to be a cab over, and then a short, fuel tank to put on the back. I'll modify, however, unless there is a kit. I don't know if there is. If there is, I'd be willing to, buy, trade resin or 3D rendered parts for it, or 3D printed parts for it, or another model, whatever. You guys let me know down in the DM. Give us a thumbs up if you like this, you want to see this. Go down and check out Ryan Jones, Market Hobby Nut Models. I've got him looking on the radars too. Not so much for the 2 vehicles I need for this, but for a couple other things. Can't thank you enough. I hope this was interesting, and it will be. It doesn't look like much now, but a bunch, a box full of plastic. But we're gonna make it into something spectacular, and it'll be my first big diorama, for the shop, and since I was doing model trains and stuff like that. So this is something I've always wanted to do. I've got a place picked out in my shop where I want to put it. It'll be on display, there the whole time. I still got to build the shelf for it, but and then we're gonna have the Ghostbusters, which goes to my son, so it won't be here for really anybody to see, but I can always get it and take it to a show. But we'll get to see that built on this channel also, and that'll be a pretty decent sized one as well. A lot more taller. I'm going to stay in that 2 foot by 2 foot square, in case I do take it to a show. And then the ramp truck will be part of a diorama too. That's just later to come. And then there's one more diorama that I've been itching to do since I was a kid, and I started one back then, and it got destroyed, so I have nothing to show for it. But that will be a drag strip diorama, and that pretty much covers it on model car related dioramas. I do want to venture into a military diorama, because I can build those on all different sizes. I can do the vignettes, or a full-blown diorama, and we're definitely going to get into one of those here soon. So stay tuned, hit that bell notification, thumbs up, thumbs down, leave me a comment. Thank you to all my subs, new and old. Spread the word. It's that 1,000 subscriber mark. We got the big giveaway coming. More details to come for first and second and third place. I'm not done yet. I'm not going to make it way over the top, but it's going to be over the top. It's way above, and it's only because I'm able to do that. A lot of guys can't, and I completely understand that, and it's not necessary, but it's something I want to do, because without you, I wouldn't have this. I wouldn't be doing this on this platform. I would still be poking around on Instagram, posting my work, and going to a show every once in a while, and and that would be it. This is just my passion, and this is I'm trying to share it with you. So I hope you like it, and that's pretty much it for this one. So I'm going to sign off right here. Like I said, hit that bell notification so you know when this starts. Generally, it'll probably be right in January, beginning of January, first, second week of January. We'll be starting this. First, we'll be getting the base set up and get everything else. That was my granddaughter yelling at her mommy. So, this is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.